A round of applause. Well then. But Reggie actually putting the bling on himself there in that fight, put the revive on when he didn't quite need it yet, but he was super aggressive, so probably not a bad idea. Lord peeking his head in a little farther. He needs to be super careful. He's got to get some poking done, but you know, that dragon is nearly TSM's, and oh, Lord, be super careful. There's a very good Gangplank ultimate, actually slowing all of them right down. The Raymond gets stunned, does not quite get in range, and they take a lot of damage. And oh, there is the egg. The Chaos has to flash out after egging Lord, but that's definitely going to be a kill on Lord, who gets bumped around as an egg and gets killed. And there's Udyr already on Olaf. There's the kill from Gangplank on Olaf as well. And this is just looking very, very bad, Demon.
It's got to be honest here. I mean, it's almost certainly the finish here for Team Solomid. They're going to push straight in now. I think they're probably going to be able to take the... No, they don't have any minions with them, so there's no super minions, obviously because they didn't take the inhibitor, so it's kind of delayed them. So they're just going to go back. They're going to buy. The Baron buff will run out in time. They won't have much longer of that, but you got to start looking towards maybe the next game, Team Solomid versus Millennium. Millennium are going to be watching this one thinking, you know, Alternate had their moments in this game. They're certainly not unbeatable. Looks like they're going to continue on pushing this top tower, though, so they're going to clear out that wave. Caitlyn already pinging it there. You can see that X-Special is going to come around the back. I think he may well tank this tower. Yeah, Janna has spotted him. I think Caitlyn needs to be very wary here and get out of it. They have a huge stack coming straight in. So here comes X-Special, going to come around the side. Does he have flash? I don't think he does. He can headbutt and pulverize straight into onto someone if he can get close enough. Will that trap manage to catch him? Doesn't matter. The tower's going to go, and they're just going to back away and go by and spend them much earned gold, which I guess some of them we've got a lot of.
So now we are slowly getting to the point where the dual AP is maybe starting to show its strength. I don't think that Alternate have any chance really of getting back into this, but if they are to have a chance, it's going to be Lord and Cliff blowing somebody up before they can do anything in a team fight. That's what we're hoping to see right now. Gragas has finished the death cap, and Nivea is probably just about to, as she's cleaning out yet another huge minion stack here. That should probably give enough gold for the death cap, and let's see if he's going to go home and buy it. No, not quite yet, but that's exactly what we need right now. We need these two big AP casters to blow someone up. The problem is, who are you going to blow up on Team TSM? I mean, even Tristana is quite tanky already. You're not going to blow up the Bull. He's just going to ult. You're not going to blow up Udyr for sure. Gangplank also tanky enough with the Trinity Force there and the dual elixir. And if you want to blow up Zillion, well, he's just going to ult himself.
Exactly, and he could ulti anyone in the team. Anyone that gets targeted is going to have that ulti.
Right.
So we've got Brilliant Potion stacked now, and almost Rabadon's death cap on Zillion as well. A lot of damage. You can see Phantom Dancer and Bloodthirster. As well as that, Rigor's obviously started off with a Berserker Grip, so crazy attack speed as well now on KX, so she's going to do a lot of damage. This tower's going to go down before they can even respond. Oh, Caitlyn needs to be careful there. You can see her deer.
Yeah, he's looking for
crazed cow and a bear coming at you, so they had to back away from that one. You can see the super minions now starting to also push in towards mid, so they've got to deal with them in a moment. Will they just follow them straight in towards mid? There's also a big stack up top, so Alternate have got all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
We're not going to see any crazy dives here this time, but yes, we will do. We're going to see Reginald coming around the side. He's going to put that bomb onto Olaf and back away, which means they're going to surely buy them time. Yes, they will do. Team Solomid is going to now push on towards the Tower of Chaos. We'll just continue pounding on it. They're going to dive straight in. And it looks like will be Olaf. Olaf's almost certainly going to go down. Will he get on the fountain just in time? Yes, he will. The fountain just about surviving there. Janna does go down. I think Gragas is not going to be able to get out of this one. Look at that. Rayman's just saying, I don't care about two towers. I'll just go straight in there. Tower goes down. Inhibitor goes down. And you have to say, well played to Team Solomid. They've looked solid throughout.
Absolutely.
Olaf is going to go down. He's not going to reach the fountain. That's going to be another kill. And that is not quite the ace, because Caitlyn did manage to make it back to that fountain. It needs to be careful. Doesn't matter. Team Solomid are going to take this game, and they are the victors in this. So Group A, they picked up 2 wins. We've seen Millennium pick up 2 wins. Who will top this group? That is the question. You'll be able to find out very soon here. On ESL. We are at Gamescom. It is all live, all happening, right in front of a huge studio
Look at
audience.
that crowd, Demon. That's amazing.
It is a big audience, and all the top players are watching it as well, which is the important thing. But yeah, I mean, Intel Extreme Masters, it's only going to get hotter from here, literally. Here with the stage lights, the crowds.
And you know what? We are in Group A, which is not the stronger group. Group B has Fnatic, SK, and CLG. That is a group of death, if ever there was one. Who's the 4th team? I think it's Frag Executors. Yeah, they got picked up by Frag Executors, which is awesome as well. Congratulations to them for that. But honestly, the Polish team, they're going to be the underdogs of Group B, and that's just going to be complete massive domination there. So it looks like we already have our 2 teams from Group A, don't we? We have, we have...
It's Team Solomid and Millennium. They've both qualified. Yes. It's a case of who's going to top the group.
Now, look at Reggie.
You got to be honest. Who's going to top the group? Does it really matter? Because you're going to get either SK, CLG, or Fnatic, or Frag Executors.
Right.
I mean, it's
all bad.
it's not good either way.
Yes,
so,
that's true.
Well playing Team Solomid. Yeah, you can see that on your screens there. And Reggie seems to have shed his light blue shirt, so I guess he was a bit warm up there as well.
Yes, these lights are not cold. Let me put it that way. It's not coldness that creates light. It's warmth. Yeah, beautiful game here. Perfect play from TSM. My main question is going to be, are they going to run a Zillion on Reggie against Millennium? Because currently they could run a Zillion on Reggie because they knew they could force this game to end before it got to the late game. But as always, if you get a Zillion into late game, all of a sudden that's one person who's not going to have any damage output anymore. He's still going to be useful for the team with his revives, but his damage output is going to be completely ignorable toward the late game. So the question is, are they going to run this against Millennium? And I am looking for, is this going to be the next game right now?
It will be coming up shortly, yeah. That's which obviously they need to change around the players need to set up.
Yeah,
you know, we have these things. We know how long players can take in esports.
Yes, we know that very, very well. And I'm very happy with the tournament draft mode that we have inclined right now, because let me tell you, when we used to do manual draft with a piece of paper and a pen like we did at WCG, it would sometimes take a very long time. It came to the point where at the WCG I put a stopwatch on my phone. I was like, you have 60 seconds for this pick. Go. But now we have it in-game, of course.
I wish we had that when we're online as well. Hopefully it'll become available to the public very soon, I'm sure.
It will be very, very soon, absolutely, yes. As far as I know, it's going to go up with spec mode, which is going to come right after Dominion, basically. Dominion, like we said, we're going to show it at PAX still, so we're going to leave it exclusive to PAX still for that weekend, so that it's super exciting, and you know, people at PAX can be the first in North America to get their hands on it. Obviously, Europe got their hands on it first, just pointing that out right here, and right after that, basically. Very, very soon after that.
We did win Season 1, so, you know, we kind of deserved it, you know.
Yes.
Fair play to Fnatic.
Yes, that's exactly why we
So we're going to get Dominion come out, then we're going to get the spec mode come out, and then right after that we're going to get replays, is that right? Minutes after spec mode. I thought, you know, I've got you on the spot. I could maybe...
maybe not. Replays is definitely something we really want to do. We have a team that's excited, that says, let's go, let's do it. That team is currently still putting the finishing touches on spectator mode. We believe that team's going to move on to replays, but we have not committed to that quite yet. Yeah. But I would say replays is going to just be knocked out very quickly. It's going to be a UI thing. We have to give a couple of considerations.
There's a lot of work involved in it, yeah.
But we did a lot of the work that we needed for it through our spectator mode already. So a lot of the work's been done already. So, you know, shouldn't take long. And honestly, I both dread the day we're going to release replays, and I can't wait for it at the same time. Because you know what happened to me when I discovered Warcraft 3 replay sites? At the time I was playing Warcraft 3 actively, I just stopped playing. I just watched replays all day. Which, by the way, is great for discovering new strategies. Not so great for working on your execution, because you just sit there going like, I could have done that better. But no, you couldn't have.
Yeah, no, you couldn't. So many times you see people just watching streams and going, oh, this guy's such a noob. And you're like, do you realize he's playing against one of the best players in the world?
Yep.
How do you think you look against him? That's the question.
Not so good, not so good. Yeah. And Rotterdam is actually casting the StarCraft 2 games here, and I used to watch a lot of replays of him playing
Warcraft 3, yes, of course.
He
was the big Warcraft 3 man. He used to cast a lot of World Cyber Games, obviously take part in a lot of World Cyber Games. Unfortunately, he had another Dutch player that was...
I don't know.
Better.
I can't think of his grubby name right now. Oh, there it is. Yes, there is a legend of Warcraft 3, of course, who's not doing so badly in StarCraft 2 these days.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? We have our own scene here in League of Legends. And earlier today, I saw people from the Fnatic team give out shirts and people cheering for them. There was a massive crowd just screaming for Shushay and XP and these guys. It's like amazing. We have our own names. And by the way, if you've watched any of Shushay's live stream these days, whenever he plays Alistair, he still plays AP Alistair. He's like, yeah, you nerfed him, you made him 40% worse. Doesn't matter, I'll still play him. He puts his mask on, or I should say, he lets Alistair play for him, because at the end of the game, he's like, okay, I'm gonna let Shushay come back now.
It's like
Beautiful.
Candy Panda with Caitlyn, really. But yeah, I mean, the top players around here, and it's really amazing how League of Legends has developed as a tournament. We were saying earlier, you know, just back in October, only 10 months ago, World Cyber Games.
That can't be right.
League of Legends players, they were stuck in a little corner.
Yeah.
Nobody was watching them. They were all thinking about. And these are the same players right now that are doing it here and now. Team Solomid, SK, exactly. We have in it, you know, it's the same SK players. Actually, they're going to be competing for Germany for the World Cyber Games.
Right. Yes.
Qualifications. Yeah. So you know, and how it's developed in the last 10 months is just incredible. The game area over there, they've got massive crowds like you'd normally see for like the StarCraft guys, etc.
Yeah.
You now also got fans for League of Legends. And you know, I was stood at the back there talking to Hotshot and one of your guys, and I know Kenny knew I was there for like 10 minutes and 20 odd people just came up going, "Can I have my picture taken with you?"
And I had to run back and forth today because I'm doing both our booths, which is just over there. By the way, if you're watching here locally, that's the League of Legends Dominion booth. Go and play a game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so easy to get to that it's like a...
It's 2 steps back and forth, and I tried...
2 steps, but you got the crowds in between that like make it about
exactly.
half hour
And the thing is, I just tried to get back and forth 2 or 3 times, and people stop me all the time and just ask me questions. It's beautiful, and you know what? I heart you guys. This is great. So many people sitting here. It makes me happy. And it looks like we have an interview on the stage, so we're going to cut over to the stage right there behind us for an interview.
All right, well, just want to ask you really quickly what happened in the last game, and why do you think you actually lost the game? Was it because you swapped one of your players out before the game?
This is one of 2 reasons I see, because we had a tactic, we talk about what we play, and our new player played the position which was supposed to be fish. And so he played well, but he didn't play this champion a lot of times, that we focus on this tactic.
So you felt that him not playing affected your play a lot?
Can you repeat this question, please?
Do you feel that like him not playing today really affected the team? Because like you said, the drafts that you pick suits what he practiced with you guys for.
Yeah, we practiced this tactic few days before. And this wasn't the really one reason because we lost. We was outpicked. We didn't thought they ban Nocturne and pick Gangplank. So they pick a jungler and a banner one. So there wasn't many jungler left.
Well, I just wanted to quickly talk to you about the picks that you picked. Can you tell us a little bit about why you guys pick such aggressive heroes?
I wouldn't call them aggressive. I mean, we just pick based on how we saw them play. And pick-wise, I just sit there and play. Chaos usually just does the picks. So I don't even know.
Well, you guys had a really good run so far. Do you hope, to make top 2 in a tournament or something like that?
Whenever we enter a tournament, we always aim for first. And we're definitely going to try our best and try to go for first.
Well, do you guys actually have any anything you want to say to your fans? Because I know you guys have a lot of fans in the crowd.
I want to thank them all for coming, making posters, and supporting us. I love them. And we'll try our best at this tournament.
Well, we'll look forward to more of their games.